You guys okay? Okay, dude, what's wrong?
Ow.
That's terrific. That's terrific.
Hey, welcome to the Opie and Anthony program. That worked, huh?
That's a fine how do you do for the day, huh?
Yeah, what a way to start the program.
People in agony.
On this fine Whip 'em Out Wednesday, Anthony.
Yep.
Last Wednesday was a travel day, so we couldn't really promote Whip 'em Out Wednesday.
No.
You can get your WOW stickers by going to opieandanthony.com. You throw a WOW sticker on your ride, and if the ladies feel like it, if they're feeling in the mood, if they're feeling festive, they're gonna flash you as you're driving around the highways and the byways.
Sure. It's like fishing. You just got to put the bait out there, your WOW sticker, or the sign, or written in the dirt on the back of a truck, and before you know it, you're just sitting in traffic maybe, or a car pulls up next to you, you don't expect it, you forgot you even had the WOW sticker on there, and then a girl is flashing you, and you go, what, why is, oh yeah, now I remember,
and
my pals O&A.
And a big thank you to the truckers, because they took it upon themselves to start writing it in the dirt on the back of their rigs and stuff.
Right.
That's what that WOW thing means. It started about 8 years ago or so, I don't know.
Very good.
This police video is amazing.
Oh, yeah, and Chase in L.A., I guess. Some guy's running from the cops. He's on the freeway, and I guess his buddy is in the back seat and opens the door and tries to jump out when the car's rolling, and you just see his head smash onto the freeway, falls out on his ass, and just goes backwards, tumbles backwards, and just, bam, hits his head. His buddy gets out of the car and starts running, and that never works.
Yeah,
He falls down on the side of the road, and the cops just jump on him, and you just see arms and fists.
It never works because you can't outrun a helicopter.
No.
That's the best about those chases.
Don't they understand that?
Right.
Like, there's helicopters, they're tracking you. They got heat sensors on there. They could, they could press a button, and the camera will track them. You know, they don't even have to do it manually. It doesn't matter which way the copter's going, everything. They know exactly where these people are, but they continue to run.
Know what would be a great TV show is the audio from the helicopter pilots. Just following these guys. Oh, look at this idiot.
Look at this jackass.
He thinks he's going to outrun me.
He's hiding under the little wading pool.
Yeah.
The little kiddie pool in the backyard. One of my favorite cop episodes.
Ever.
Of Cops. They go in the backyard, and I guess the two guys had been doing something bad. And they're searching the backyard, and the cops notice an overturned little plastic kiddie pool, and one of the cops kicks it, and the two guys are under there pretty much spooning. They're together spooning under there. And they don't instantly get up. They just kind of turn their head like, hey, what? Like, I love the guys that never want to give up. They never want to give up. Wait, no, we were just laying here under the kiddie pool. Why are you hassling us, man?
That's so true, man.
They catch him dead to rights.
You got to realize when it's over, Johnny. You know what I mean? I mean, come on.
Sometimes you get those guys on Cops. They're like, all right, you got me, you know. I like the guys that run and put the cops through crap, man. You know, they're hitting them with their car. You know, just the chase itself is pretty stressful to the cops. They're putting public in danger. Then something happens to their car, maybe. They step out, they run, and then when the guy realizes he can't go any further, one guy I saw turned around, kind of smiled, and put his hands on his head like, all right, you got me, and I gave up, so now what are you going to do? They tackled this guy and just the knee right into the throat. The nightstick is out. I mean, they're poking the guy in the side with it. Doesn't matter. You can't decide it's over by putting your hands on your head and going, all right, I give. It's not a game. They're still going to, tune you up a little bit.
Just a bit.
You got to teach them for next time.
Yeah, show you who's boss.
Right.
Well, the phones have exploded. We haven't gone to the phones a lot lately, so why don't we start the show with...
Isn't there a reason for that?
Some fine phone calls. Wait, before we go to the phones. Oh, darn it, it's not set up right, though. Hold on. My fault, though, my fault. Let's go to the phones, Anthony.
All righty.
Ring, 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 banana phone. Ring, 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 banana phone.
We'll start with Steve in New Orleans. Steve, what's going on, buddy?
It's
Hello?
Oh, Steve.
Bananular phone. Yes, Steve.
Yeah, I'm from Maryland, not from New Orleans.
So who the fuck cares? Is your name Steve?
Yeah.
Then start the program. Let's go.
I got a way to get away from the helicopter, man. You just go into a shopping mall. They can't find you. You break from the cops.
Go into a shopping mall, and then they send cops into the shopping mall.
If it's a crowded mall, they're not going to find you.
Really? With the description and everything. I don't know, that seems like a lame-ass idea. You cover the doors to the shopping mall so that no one can...
How do they know you're going to the shopping mall, Anthony?
The helicopter saw you go into the shopping mall.
Okay, they saw you, so the cops follow you. You're in a crowded mall. How do they know who you are?
And how are you going to find the nearest shopping mall?
Yeah.
Well, obviously, you just have to look at the exit on the freeway.
Your theory stinks and your city stinks.
You're busted.
Or stated, whatever.
Where is he from?
I forgot.
Maryland.
Oh, Maryland.
That is actually the only shot you have, though, is the shopping mall. He actually makes a point.
The shopping mall.
It's the only shot you have with a helicopter is to a monstrous mall and just hope you can run and lose somebody inside, but that's the only shot you have.
Yeah, it's a long shot.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
By the way, we're not going to complain on the show anymore, obviously, but I just want to acknowledge that the phones are still messed up.
Yeah, I like that.
Don't want to get anyone pissed off anywhere, but the phones still sound like there's some kind of, underwater thing happening.
What's wrong with the phones?
And I think we mentioned it, just a few times. But don't want to bitch.
Nope.
Don't want to get anyone all pissed off because we're trying to, make a better show here.
Did you see my computer's fixed over here?
Very nice.
Actually, it isn't.
Oh, it's not.
Just figured I'd feel good about saying it like it was.
Well, let's not bitch, though, Anthony.
No bitching.
Of course not.
Hey, Nathaniel, can you grab me that thing off my desk in the office?
Your desk?
Oh.
You got a desk?
No, I don't. I just want to.
But no bitching.
No bitching. Yeah, whatever. I mean.
Oh, God, that is funny.
I was thinking about it last night.
Yeah.
The reality is, and we got to start realizing this radio show is just not a priority with XM.
We know that now.
It's just not a priority.
We've accepted it. We've turned around, put our hands on our head, and smiled, and gotten our nightstick in the throat.
It was all pomp and circumstance, or whatever they say.
Sure.
When we first got to XM.
Yeah.
And now it's like, we're just not a priority. I understand that now.
Just one of many, many shows.
Yeah, we're just this tiny little satellite that is separated from the Washington gang, and we'll just do our show, and we'll be very successful on our own. Yeah. But we're not really a priority. It's obvious.
Just one piece of the wide array of entertainment you get on XM satellite radio.
Remember when Howard signed with the Little Doggy Company? The first phone call we got was from from ELO. I'll say it, ELO, and he goes, "Hey, we got a little over a year to make you guys bigger than anything out there," and nothing has been.
They will beg to differ. They will beg to differ. I'm sure.
Remember the national commercial we were going to do?
Well.
And now it's down to, what, a 5-second thing we're doing?
I think it's a 10-second spot. It's going to run during a traffic report.
And then they wonder why we bitch. I mean, when you're meeting with XM and they have these huge plans for you, and one of them is to have a huge national ad campaign where we were throwing around ideas like...
Oh, we had a great idea. Actually, Ope came up with this one. Remember the movie Brubaker?
Yep.
And it's kind of a cliche to prison movie, so even if you didn't see this movie, it still worked. It was, and it had to be done right when we were signed and we were still off the air. Where Brubaker gets out of the hole and comes walking out of the prison, and all the prisoners start to do the little slow applause thing, and he's looking up. And I think it would have been, cool to have me and Ope get out of some prison solitary confinement thing, come out squinting at the sunlight kind of thing, you know, we're out.
Yeah,
We're
and we're
released.
back.
We're released. We're back. But, yeah, no.
And they thought that was a great idea. Like, yeah, we kind of like that, and we'll
sign right here. We'll get right on it.
Yeah, we'll talk about other ideas for this national TV commercial.
You'll be huger than huge. Sign on the dotted line.
Well, we're going to be on TV very soon, ladies and gentlemen. Featured in 10-second spots.
Yeah. Don't look for your pals either. Don't look for your pals. What you're going to see is a MiFi. And in the little window of the MiFi, you're going to see Opie and Anthony show.
That's right. And then there's going to be a VO, as they say in the business, of your pals, Aunt and I, doing about 5 seconds of audio.
Why don't you do the VO, Billy? Why don't you do it, Billy boy?
And I guess we're going to have a production session tomorrow, because you get so creative with 5 seconds.
I can't wait. 5 seconds. You know, I could pretty much riff for 2 or 3 seconds, but 5, I'm lost. I don't know what to do.
And we talked about this during our conference call yesterday for about 20 minutes.
Yeah.
It's like, it's 5 seconds. You know what you could say in 5 seconds? Nothing. It's Opie and Anthony, we're back, and we couldn't be happier. Sign up today, XM Satellite Radio.
No, you're out of time.
Oh, that was sick.
Sorry.
See?
Yeah. What? I liked the...
And it's going to be like local TV in some markets. So much for that national commercial.
Oh, well.
And then they wonder why we bitch and we're a little bitter.
I liked the idea that some things are going to be written for us. We could try them out, see how they work.
Right.
Because I guess they couldn't take a 5-second clip from this show. Because from what I was gathering, what we do here on the show isn't really a good representation of the show. See, we need someone to write something that represents this show better than, say, the show. So we have to deal with that. It's going to be fun.
Yeah, we'll have the outtakes from our production session.
Oh, yeah.
On Friday show, I guess.
5 seconds at a pop.
Let's go to Dugout Doug from whackbag.com.
Of course, Dugout Doug.
Of course. Hey, Doug, what's up?
Good morning, guys. How are we doing today?
Pretty good.
Good morning, my postman for Paul's old cobweb-infested bird vagina lips.
He's calling from...
Hi, Doug, with a bad phone.
It's not a bad phone. This is a problem that's been happening, but we don't want to bitch. But we've been talking about this problem for a while.
So, do you guys ever watch the news and you see where all the troops get together and they say go to attack Canada? And Canada isn't there anymore?
I'm sorry. I can't get past this Star Wars Death Star transmission sound that's going on in the background.
Yeah,
Every
really
time
good.
you talk, I get this. It's this weird digital feedback sound.
I'm sorry.
All right.
It's not you, sir.
Not your fault, Doug.
It's not like you need phones to do a talk show, so
Don't complain.
I'm sure it's not a priority.
You ever get a bunch of troops together to go attack,
Yeah?
and there was nobody to attack?
Okay.
I am your father.
There you go.
Hey, can we have a schedule for Cool Guy, please?
We don't know what it is.
I have no idea what Doug said because I'm literally ready to punch my fist through the phone system, which is a computer.
Thank you, Doug. That should be really funny
Bye,
because
Doug.
the computer has nothing to do with the actual phone system.
I guess what he was trying to say is the assault on Cool Guy started last night, and I guess he didn't do his radio show last night. I think we made our point, so you guys could go about your business, you know?
Yeah.
We certainly made our point. We're not obsessed with the guy. We said what we had to say yesterday about him.
Might I add that, of course, I tuned in because I knew all those psychos from Whackbag were lined up and it was going to be awful.
Yeah.
And he didn't do the show, but the music was very enjoyable.
It was.
Credit where it's due. Yeah, I couldn't turn it off.
Were you angered by that?
Oh, it really annoyed me how much I enjoyed the songs. Even the night before when he was trashing me, the thing that hurt the most, it wasn't being trashed, it was being trashed as he went in to play Sabbath, the thrill of it all. I've never heard that on the radio. It was as happy as I've ever been. I'm hearing myself bashed as I'm tapping my fat feet. That was very hurtful.
That stinks. You want to hate it. You just want to hate it so much.
Oh, I'm like, this scumbag. I turned it on. His Kiss shouted out loud. I'm like, I was so happy.
Oh, brother. That's very funny.
Things were good.
The music channels on XM have gotten a lot better since we got here. I've noticed a major improvement. A major. I was doing my MiFi thing in the park yesterday. I was skating around, checking out all the...
Oh, the gates?
I wasn't checking out the gates. Now
you went to check out the gates.
No, I checked out the gates over the weekend, and I admitted that. And I had an open mind, but I just don't get it still.
With the little bit more height you get from the blades, can you touch the...
You can touch them just walking. You
can?
Oh, yeah, you can touch the saffron.
Are people jumping up to
Most people don't have to jump up.
Really?
I mean, like someone like Rich Voss would have to maybe get a step ladder, but I was able to just kind of touch it.
Yeah.
But now, there's a bike. It's not even a bike path. They closed the road to traffic, the outer loop.
Yeah.
And, I'll do my inline skating. People are biking. People are jogging. And these stupid tourists are just wandering around with dumb maps trying to find the gates.
Oh, boy.
The gates are all over Central Park, but for some reason they have maps.
But I'm looking for gate 4,863.
They're all the same gate. They all look the same.
Right.
And people are just wandering in the road, and, man, the regulars that do they're working out, skating and biking. I mean, there's hardcore guys in there with, all the latest gear and stuff. I mean, they rock and roll around that outer loop.
Yeah.
And people just getting pissed off on their bikes and on their blades and the joggers.
Anytime something brings in a lot of tourists, it really is a bitch for the locals. And, it's New York City, so you're going to get a lot of tourists. They don't understand. Get out of our way. We live and work here. Please leave. Yeah, that's this phone, though. That's our phone. Anytime they talk, it does that feedback thing. There's something feeding back.
But we've mentioned this over and over again. Kevin Straley, will you do something?
Stop.
Will you fucking do something? Instead of, I'll look into this, I'll look into that. There's real problems here. You can't do a talk show without phones.
Opie, the tech guys.
You've been in talk radio for many, many years. Will you do something?
The tech guys are coming. That's what I heard.
Well, when?
When?
Yeah.
My email said TBA.
Ooh.
So I'm waiting for the big announcement as to when they're showing up. I even wrote back in a nice way. Hey, when is TBA? Like, is it a week, a month, 2 months? And you know what I got? No answer. TBA. So I don't know when they feel it's a good time to show up.
Look, if the phone's just crapped out today, then I don't really have a leg to stand on, obviously. But if it's something that's been ongoing and we've mentioned on the show, nicely.
Yeah, the phones have been doing this for a while. I don't know what to say anymore.
Hey, Craig, what's up?
Hey, guys, how you guys doing?
Pretty good.
Hey, listen, every time I listen to your guys' program, which is actually when they got the back on the air, any callers that you get in, you can barely hear the callers. You turn up the volume, you guys get back on the radio, and then all of a sudden you guys have powered the speakers up like you wouldn't believe. Blow your eardrums out. Maybe it helps your superiors hearing this, but I don't know. TBA, throw the bullshit again,
Is there something that can be turned down or up somewhere that doesn't make that sound?
Hey, Derek, you got the live version of Freebird? If you do, play it, because I'm not doing a fucking radio show anytime soon. What? What? Thanks for joining us. I guess we reset the phones, Anthony, so we'll see how this goes.
Ooh. It's a mystery now. Who knows if they're going to work or not? If we plop it down and hear that sound, I'm just going to flee to a bomb shelter. I'm going to run for my life.
We just want to put on a fine, entertaining radio show every morning.
Well,
it's hard enough to do without having the technical problems, Because we usually don't go to the phones first thing in the morning, but I looked over, there was a lot of cool little things that we could have riffed on, Voss has given us huge news, and the phone system stinks. We could have done 20 to 30 minutes on the Voss thing alone. No problem. But instead, we have to sit and wait for the phones to be reactivated or whatever was done.
That was a big announcement for Voss.
All right, let's see if they're working here. Max in Dallas. Hey, Max, what's up?
Hey, boys, how's the phone sound?
Oh,
good. Sounds good.
I am your father, Luke. Punching out fucking phones.
Oh, Jesus. Oh, Jesus.
Let's go to Joe in California. Hey, Joe, what's up?
Hey, how you doing, guys?
Hi, Joe.
What's going on today, Joe?
Hey, Jimmy. Well, I just wanted to let you guys know that I got wowed on Monday.
Oh!
Yeah, I was on my way between Richmond and Sacramento, and I'm driving this bomb on wheels, and this car pulls up alongside me, and there they go.
Hey, he got wowed, Opie.
Was she attractive?
Oh, Jesus.
And when I got my bumper sticker, my wife asked me, she says, what's that for? I said, well, I got to support the Opie and Anthony show, and, you know, and she says, you really like that show? And I said, well, where do you think I got the idea for the Java log, the Liberator, and how do you think I found your G-spot?
Wow. Very educational.
It works for me, guys.
Thanks, sir.
Thank you, Joe.
Hey, Jimmy.
Not going to work.
Jimmy.
Not going to work, sir.
I love you, Jimmy. You're great.
Oh, thank you, mister.
All right, bye.
Bye.
That reboot of the phones
helped a little.
Yeah, sounds great.
Let's say hi to Scott in Jersey. Scott, what's up?
What's happening, Ope?
Hey, man.
Ack. Listen. Hey, the phones were working great when I talked to the cool guy the other day, so that's why I'm calling.
He's rubbing it in that cool guys' phones work. Cool guys' phones work, don't they?
Oh, yeah, he's a great guy. You know, they work really good. So, I'm just checking in.
You think Bob Edwards plops down a phone line and hears this, and if he did, do you think it would last for more than, like, one call?
No.
Absolutely not.
Hey, Sweet Ted.
Yes, sir?
Not you.
The old not you gag.
And it still hurts.
Of course it does. Well, I guess the phones are out of the mix today. Unless we, can put that out of our heads.
Kevin Straley, we have a problem. You're in charge of talk programming for XM. Are you sitting there listening to this? Are you proud? Are you proud? This is a clusterfuck.
Oh, boy. Mm-hmm. See what John from Boston has.
Let's see if there's more phone calls.
Perhaps that one will work. Uh-oh. Oh, boy.
Hey, who's this?
What?
What? Hello?
Yeah, it's William.
Who?
William.
William, what's up?
Hi, William.
Right, we got his name. That only took
there you go.
a minute.
How's it going?
Pretty good. Having a great show today. What's up, William?
I just wanted to tell Opie to quit playing the damn bananas.
What?
What was that?
William, what did you say?
I just wanted Opie to quit playing the banana song. My grandmother called me and I answered the phone, banana phone.
I don't know if you got that one, if you could actually hear it, but a car crash is certainly due.
Yeah. Sir?
Yes. Punching out, guys.
A little late. Punch out of flaming wreckage.
Yeah.
We interrupt this program to bring you the ozone midget sighting of the day.
Mike from New York.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Good, what's up?
Hey, sweet nipples.
Hi, Mike.
All right, I saw him. I was in Walmart. I got a really bad echo.
Oh, that's okay. We have the phone's fine.
No, I'll tell you. I saw a midget, and she was carrying balloons, and all these kids kept saying, "Mommy, look at the little clown," and she was getting all pissed off, and she kept, she was getting really angry. It was funny shit.
Meanwhile, back at the show.
All right, here's the deal. It's obvious that Kevin Straley doesn't really listen to us, so maybe you guys could email Kevin Straley and tell him what the problem is with the phones. Yeah, so you got a pen and pencil? I'll wait. All right, looks like everyone got their pen and pencil.
Yep.
Kevin Straley's email, and this is his actual email. Kevin, look at Ben getting all pissed off. Tough shit. We've been talking about the phones forever. He's in charge of talk programming. Maybe he'll get the point now. Kevin.Straley, Straley, at xmradio.com. Mm-hmm. You tell him how much the phones stink, and maybe he'll finally, help us out. Kevin.Straley, Straley, at xmradio.com. Oh, Mr. Roboto's checking in.
Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Domo. Domo arigato, Mr. Roboto. Domo. Domo.
Very good.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. You're my only hope.
That's funny.
Help me, Obi-Wan Kenobi. Houston Improv, February 24th through 26th, 713-333-8800.
Thank you.
Punching out.
See ya.
Very
you know how
good.
happy I am the phone didn't crap out while the phone number was going out?
As long as that plug gets through.
All right, well, the phones are out of the game today, so we'll have to figure something else out because we're professional broadcasters.
Yeah,
so.
we're going to have to rise above this and...
Well, we still got to take our cool phone call at 8:45. We still have to do that.
The what phone call?
The phone call we have our guest and friend of the show is calling in.
Oh, right.
Oh, Bernie Getz.
Yeah.
We can't do any phones today, so...
But Bernie's supposed to call. We haven't spoken to him in so long. He's going to update us on his invention.
Hey, Derek, why don't you play Mr. Roboto by Styx, and we'll
Jesus.
We'll see if Mars could, maybe patch the phones together.
Oh, Jesus, Mr. Roboto.
Why not, man?
I agree.
That's awful.
Jeff the Trucker.
Yes, sir. The O&A Army has to call in XM customer care after 8 and get 50,000 phone calls. They're going to have to get off their asses and fix these damn phones.
All right, thank you, Jeff.
Thank you.
Thank you. Love you guys.
All right, we're going to try something else with the phones. In the meantime, listen to this really awful song.